By mid-August, Recede was in control of the whole city of Athens, except the Acropolis, where a Greek garrison of 500 held out through the following winter, during which time the Greek government, such as it was, fell victim to yet another outbreak of factional strife. Once again, Kolokotronis seems to have been largely to blame, and by the summer of 1827 there were no less than seven separate conflicts in progress. Oddly enough, it was two Britons who managed to impose some degree of calm, though both failed ultimately to distinguish themselves. The first was General Sir Richard Church, who had raised the Anglo Greek regiment on Zakynthos 16 years before. In the interim, he had served in the army of the King of Naples, but his heart had remained in Greece. He returned there in March 1827, having been offered the supreme command of the Greek land forces. Only a foreigner, it seemed, could hope to establish order over so chaotic a country, but he had refused to take up his post until the two rival governments had settled their differences. Church was followed a week later by a still more remarkable figure, Thomas, Lord Cochrane, later 10th Earl of Dundonald, had early in his career been court-martialed for insubordination and in 1814 had been put on trial for fraud on the stock exchange. In the first instance, he had been acquitted. In the second, found guilty. The two judgments should almost certainly have been reversed. Nonetheless, he was generally accounted England's greatest admiral since Nelson. He had spent 7 years in South America, where he had fought for the independence of Chile, Peru, and Brazil, and as early as November 1825 he had been offered the command, such as it was, of the Greek navy.